YouTube life update part 8. I don't really know the topic today. I think I'm just gonna come on here and talk. I was just going outside because I was getting ready to fish and I saw a giant carp, and I low-key just snagged the shit out of it because I thought it'd be cool to just pull up, and bro, it was big as crap, bro. And I got all of its carp juices all over me. It's even on my, like, can you even see? All over my shorts. It smells so bad, and these shorts are like mad nice. But that kind of sucks. I'm shirtless because I'm really sunburned, and I just only have my work shirt. Bro, you see this? It's all peeling. And yes, I did get a haircut. Buzz alright. I let my boy cut me up. I said 8 guard, and I told him not to take the guard off. My sheesh looks mad uneven, but it's because I told him not to take the guard off, and he ended up taking the guard off, and that's why I have a streak right there, and that's why I'm missing a patch of hair right here. And I told him not to line me up, and then he just went off and did whatever he wanted up top. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. It's just like I cut myself into the awkward buzz cut stage, so it's just like super long. I don't really know. Let me grab my water real quick. Bro, I hate the smell of fish. It's so disgusting. I wish I had one of my jet skis in the back of the boat, because I would have just took it out, but nope, I had to bring them both home. I need chapstick. Accutane. Got me going crazy. Can't even tell if like I'm a little tan at all. It's on my shoulders because, I mean, a little bit. Sorry. Last episode we talked about jet skis with a coworker and how it didn't go well, and that's kind of just like expected. I did end up like ending whatever was going on between us because I just couldn't take it. I just like don't feel happy, and like I know that she wouldn't be able to make me like feel the happy that I'm looking for. Like I wouldn't feel happy if we were just friends. I would have felt happy if it was something more than that, and I just don't think she would be able to provide that for me. Yeah, like I did text her a lot and tell her like things I was stressed about. One of the things I told her was like, I'm stressed about the fact that I don't like know why you're texting me. So I just needed to try and mute even though I'm chopped. What's this on my nose? I got a random, like, some of my skin was coming off, and then I like peeled it off, and now it's like all red, but I don't know. You can see some of my like, can't see actually, but I've noticed some of my blackheads on my nose are coming out because of the Accutane, which is nice. Yeah. So boat day was bad. Work is awkward. I told her not to like pay me back at all for like the gas and stuff when we went out, and then she just kept I put the money back in her car, and then she put it back in my car, and then I put it in, like, I went to Walmart after my shift and put it into like a card or whatever, a gift card, and I like kind of was a dick. I was like, just stop trying like to give it back to me, but she just ended up keep doing it, so I just kept it because why not. But I mean, I do need money. I'm broke as crap, and I got that BMW to work on. Me and my dad have done a lot of progress on it recently. We did the valve cover gasket, new coils, and spark plugs. I'd clean the engine bay a little bit, and then I'm starting to put some of those new bumpers on that I was painting. I got like the side skirts on, the front bumper's off. I just have to put it on, and I don't know, it's just confusing because there's all these like plastic trims that won't like clip into place, so I have to like glue them in. and they didn't come with any hardware, so I'm just on my own. Same with like the rear bumper. It's all like I have to take I gotta get these like torque bits or something to take the old one off, and then when I put the new one on, I have to take the like diffuser off and then figure out how to like I literally have to like screw it back into place because I bought the wrong one, because I bought like a cheap eBay one and it was supposedly meant for like non-M bumpers, and I bought an M bumper, so I just had to like cut it to make it even try and fit. But the price difference is like $170, so it was like why would I not just like buy this one? But it's my fault. I pay the price even though it looks a little chopped. I'll eventually buy the other one. It's just like I don't want to spend $200 for something that I don't really need. Even though my car's chopped, there's so many dents in it. It's like the hood and then that like front kidney grill or whatever, like thing where you put the things in, not the actual kidney grill, but like not the actual grill, but like the bracket that like holds them in, and then it's like below the headlight and in between the bumper. I don't know, it's confusing, but that's fucked up, bricked up. Yeah, couldn't tell we're on the boat, of course. My teeth getting white? I can't tell. I don't know. I also got this weird stuff in my gums. I don't know what it is. It's like comes out though and it's like weird. Ow. That was mad weird, but whatever. Yeah, so it's this weird situation with this girl. Cause like I can't tell her that like I was catching feelings for her, and like that's why I was being weird or whatever. But like she made it obvious that she was wanting to be just like, I don't know if she just wanted to be my friend, but I just like wasn't ready to wait for that. Like I just wanted it to be more. And then I realized like some of the things I was saying to her, like she asked me or she told me to say hi to my grandma, and I was like, she wasn't home, she said say hi to my grandma because she used to work in the same place or whatever. And she was like, if she still remembers me, and I was like, trust me, she remembers you. And she was like, really, like sarcastically or whatever. And I said, what did I say? I said, trust me or believe me, she does, because every time I talk to her about work, she asks me about you. So that means something. And then she kind of just like gave a dry response like, ooh, wow, or something. And then I left her on open, I think. And then she like texted me again. So that's what's like so confusing to me, bro. Like if you wanted to be friends, like just leave something on open. Stop like I don't want to be led on, because then I'm just wasting my time. I don't know. I mean, she is a cool person. She's really nice, and she doesn't like deserve to go through what I put her through, but that like I just had to do that to protect myself. And what I mean by that is like I just hate the feeling of something being one-sided. And I told her this too. Like if she's gonna like me, if I'm gonna like her, I want her to like me too. I'm not just gonna like be a jester and like force something or something. I don't even know. But I blamed everything on my mental health, like saying like why I didn't want to be friends with her so she would stop texting me. Which is kind of like a fucked up thing to do, but I just literally had to do that. And also what my other coworker, the other one that was on the jet ski, like I was texting her about it a lot, like this whole situation, and I'm like, I just like don't know how to be like honest with her because she's my coworker, and I don't want because like you guys are my coworkers, and I don't want it to be like work to be awkward. And then she was just like, trust me, just leave it alone and like don't hurt yourself. So that's like kind of what I did. I just like did it in a variation that wouldn't hurt me, and that was like lying, I guess, because I wasn't going to be like, I want you to stop texting me because I like you and I don't feel like you like me, so I don't want to be led on. Then I say that and I look dumb, even though that's probably what I should have done. But either way, no, like, I don't think any outcome out of the whole thing would have been good for me or even, like, either of us. I think it just wouldn't have been fair in general. Oh, my tubs is right here. And my shorts are covered in fish dookie. Alright. But yeah, just everything's one-sided. Like every relationship I've ever been in, situationship, talking stage, everything. It's all one-sided. Even like close friends, bro. Like some of my friends are just like, I feel like always use me for something. Not even close friends, it's just like the friends that like, I don't know. Haircut. Yes, I got a haircut. Dude, I gotta wait like, can you guys see? Like it's literally like down to skin right here, bro. I gotta wait. I'm bleaching my hair in 2 days, but I gotta wait until everything's grown back. Or it doesn't look bad from the top. It's just the front looks so chopped. Like it looks like spiky and nice, and then like you get to the front, it's like what, and then the sides are like what, and then it looks uneven. Like straight would be like this. Hold on, straight would be like that, and it's like this. If that makes sense, because it like goes up in this corner, and it's because of my stupid cowlicks. But what I was told is I should go shorter, like to a 4 or like something, or like 6, because I did an 8. But God, I hate the smell of fish. But it's just like high risk, high reward, bro. Because what if I go shorter and I just hate it? Also, I want my hair to be back for college. So like, do I want to be buzzed all summer and get a 4, or just chill and stay at this? But we'll see how the bleach goes. See what that looks like. Yeah. If anyone has any advice on what I should do, like if I should text my coworker again and just like say sorry. Even though I already did say sorry. I said sorry, but I need you to stop texting me. And I was kind of just being like vague the entire time and saying like, I didn't say this, but like this is kind of what I was hinting at. Like I can't be honest with her because like it would hurt me too much and something bad would happen if I'm honest. And then she was like, she was just like, just be honest. She kept saying stuff like, just ask. But I don't know. Like she wanted to like help me with everything, and I was just like, I just don't need help. And then like in 2 days or a day after this happened, my other coworker, the same one, so on the jet ski that I keep talking about, she texted me and was like, it's like pretty rude and mad that that she let you vent everything to her and then you just like cut her off. And I was like, you were the same person that told me to cut it off. So that's like kind of what I did. It just wasn't fair. And then I made up another excuse that I was about to like green out. Even though I actually kind of was. Like I almost thought I was greening out because I don't even know what's going on. But I was high as crap when she was texting me. Sorry, I just farted. And I might go hit the blow again, you know what I'm talking about? But hit the blow and then go fishing. That's my life. Basically. Yeah, but yeah, that was happening with the whole gotta green out thing. And then I was like, what did she say? I was like, I just need to like focus or like struggle through this by myself. And she was like, that's not normal, like we're always here for you. And I was like, it's better that I do this on my own. I've done it like my whole life. And then she said like, just don't cut out people that care about you or like something like that. And I was like, it's not cutting them out if they were like never a part of my life. And then she said, if just because they can't be now, like doesn't mean they can be ever. And I was like, or she said something along that, like she could be part of my life later. And I was like, I just don't respectfully need friends right now, like to go through this, like I don't know why that's too big of a deal that I don't want to be friends with you guys. Because in my head, I just wanted to be more than friends with this one person. Sorry, I just tweaked. Huh. But yeah, damn, my forehead always looks so big, bro. And then it's mad uneven. But then I pull it down and it's like this. So I don't know if I should like cut it. Because like, bro, nothing else in my hair goes down that low. That's why I just need to fix this shit. So after she said doesn't mean they can't be, I was like, look, I know myself better than anybody else does, and I know that if I invite someone in my life right now who's trying to like help me, I'm just gonna use them until they stop giving me what I want or they have nothing left to give, and then I'd cut them out of my life. And that, to me, like, I couldn't let myself do that to somebody, which is like a very valid thing to say. Even though that probably wouldn't happen, I was just like saying that would probably happen if I did, because I just am not trying to deal with this situation. But if there's anything like you think I could do to like save this or anything, like, I don't really think there is, because I already made myself seem miserable. But like, yeah, why I low-key kind of like got abs though, even though I'm skinny as shit. Like, you can see my like ribs, but like, that's low-key good, even though I have no chest. My arms low-key vascular, but I weigh like 130 pounds soaking wet, so 5'8", 130, what a build. See, I want to work out, but it's like, I'm still not even insecure. It's just like, I guess it's insecure. Like, going to the gym and not knowing what I'm doing. Like, I would have to go to a gym, have someone tell me like what everything I should do for certain days, and get like a set schedule to do every week, and then do that every week and slowly like increase sets and stuff or whatever. Like I'd have to have someone like train me to be able to know what to do, because I can't just show up to the gym, look at a machine and be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be beneficial. Like, I'd rather like make a lot of progress by being smart and knowing what to do, like split sets and stuff. Like, I know a little bit about that, but like, if I went to the gym, I'd just look at a machine, watch someone do it, and then copy them, which is like kind of advice I've got before, but I don't know, I just wouldn't be helpful. Also, a big thing is creatine. I can't go on creatine because of Accutane, and I think that would help me a lot, because like, I mean, I drink a tons of water, like 4 of these bottles a day, but maybe 3 or 4, something like that. But so I'd be good for the water. It's also just like money, bro. Like, I got no money for the gym. I'd have to get like Planet Fitness membership for free this summer, and then like I get bulking powder. A lot of people don't recommend it, but I'd get like something that'd be like good for me, and then I'd drink that every morning. And then creatine, but it's like $100 a month for that crap, maybe like even more, like $120. And I just don't have money to pay $120 a month. All the pennies I get go straight to my BMW. If I spend like the next day, like, the thing is, I was gonna try and start it yesterday, because all my like RTV on the head gasket, not head gasket, valve cover gasket, like, is dried. So I put the battery in, and I was trying to like crank it, and I cranked it and made a little noise, and then all the power killed in the car. So I'm kind of scared about that. It could just be the battery, because I've had problems with that before, and it was just previously sitting in like a van, so it could be dead, and I have it on the charger right now. But we'll see what happens when I get home, because I'm gonna try and mess with that. Yeah. Let's see, what else was I gonna say? But I gotta get all the bumpers figured out, and then I put those on, and then I'm gonna go work these state fairs, make like 6 bands, and then pay somebody to install this transmission for me, because I'm gonna have no fucking freaking clue how to do it. I mean, I could get stuff started, but like, that's literally all I could do. I wanna dance in the dark. Alright, I'll keep that song stuck in my head. And I got these new wheels are 18-inch compared to the 15-inch that I had on the car, and they're so massive, and I don't know if they're gonna like fit or rub on anything. So if they do, I'd have to buy like, I don't even know, like camber stuff, or like I have to buy new suspension anyway, and I've talked about that. And I'm thinking about just cheaping out and getting like $500, like I think it's like T7 or something, max speeding rods, coilovers, and I mean they'll be fine. It's not like I'm drifting the car and stuff. I'm just daily driving it, but maybe like drift a corner or two, learn how to drift, but that's it. My car doesn't even have that much power. It's like 100, probably like 170, 50 horsepower, just because it's 26 years old. Like it's stock 190, but we all know it's probably lower than that. I'll eventually do like an M50 intake that's bigger, sucks more air in, and then do like intake, cold air intake, which all that should be like $500, and should add like 50 horsepower, hopefully, some twerk. But I have to get that tuned, and then that's probably like 700, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go shake and bake and then fish. Peace out, boys.